A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Miami Dolphins. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And here we go from Miami. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
I don't think we're ever going to get away from the stat line of turnovers and winning that turnover margin being the biggest singular key in the NFL, Kate. I'll tell you what, when you run for 100 yards plus, you win 70% of the time. They did a week ago with this guy, and he's off to an excellent start.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Now stick with Achane. And he'll have him 4 and the first down as he's brought to a stop.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. You know, you take these types of results as early wins in a game, Brock, both in getting their running back started and getting your guys to start winning that battle up front, too.
Moving a man against his will and doing it right from the jump, that often portends to good things offensively.
Flushed out of the pocket. Caught by his fullback behind the line. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Here we go. 60-60.
Throwing is Willis. And he loses control, and that one's going to fall to the ground, Brock. Needed to bring that in. Instead, the mistake means it's 4th down.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. That's one, as this game goes on, he's got to have. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. With the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
Willis now. He's got it. Complete to Bryant. And the early decision to go for it is rewarded. He's got him enough for the first. This drive is going to continue.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Achane to the right. Into the second level past the 30. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami! So they pick up right where they left off last week with that victory, Brock. Finding the end zone here on the first series of our contest.
Yeah, the successful teams in the...
And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. So a rarity for anyone playing penalty bingo. It's a kickoff out of bounds and some great field position starting out. So first down from the 41.
Here we go.
to the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Goes to the hurry up here. The second down throw from Burrow. Gets it through, but contact at the catch point forces that incompletion. He only had it over the middle. Instead, just third down now.
No real secret. They were going to get hit. Involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical, and that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Throw here, third down. Higgins downfield, and he has it. They get 22 out of that play, and the Bengals have a first down.
That right there, that's how you get your guy right back into the groove he was in last week. They couldn't cover him a week ago, and I know it didn't result in a win, but you love getting your difference makers the ball early.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. 10, 10. 10, 10. 11, 11.
Burrow back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And down he goes. The defense got to him right around the 26. Chop Robinson. 4 sacks in that win last week, and now they've got one here.
This defense, they might give up some points here on this opening drive, but they're doing their best with that pressure to not let it be 6.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long. Burrow. Brought in left side by Jones. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and goal, Cincinnati.
Brown on 1st and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. This one's caught. Yeah, he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, it looks like about 7. On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. Diving for it, and he makes the play. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Touchdown,
Jamar
Cincinnati.
Chase, the 8th of the season for him.
For the extra point.
McPherson able to connect on the extra points. And they get the point their opponents could not give, Brock, and they've got a 7-6 lead.
Evan McPherson to kick off.
Here's
for
McPherson
Cincinnati.
on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Now Willis looking to throw on 2nd down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Some heavy contacts here, and that's going to break things up. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
3rd and long for him here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. And that is a Miami 1st down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
And he finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Down the sideline into the red zone. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Well, we know, Brock, these guys boast one of the league's better ground games this season, but they're not impossible to stop. However, pretty good form so far in this one.
Well, they put together chunk runs like that, Miss Kate. They're going to go maybe top 10 to top 5. This defense better put a stop on them.
We're back for the 2nd quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score. Here's Willis to the air. On the move, headed right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. Willis to throw it. Don't try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop the potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Play action now, Burrow. Looking right, and he finds him. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Gets 16 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Working on 2nd down. Burrow has him on a quick hitter. He's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Being limited to a couple. Moving quickly, trying to get set. To the air on 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. He's going for it himself. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Trying for it with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. We'll start this drive with Achane. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Throwing on 2nd, Willis. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there's going to be more interceptions. That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Here's the snap on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Burrow setting the throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me there's always the start of a new battle. And the defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Now Burrow. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. And he's down as that play goes for 26 big ones. That's good for the 1st down.
6 yards. 1st down, Cincinnati.
From the red zone now. Firing end zone, and this is hauled in. Touchdown, Bengals!
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Willis now. Pass complete to Dulcich. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And that one's going to be incomplete. Third down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Come on, come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 20, 17.
Throwing is Willis. Firing quick, but he is still hit as he let that one go. Great work by the defender affecting that pass. That's going to bring around fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Okay, ready?
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Ready? Look at 19. 19, 5 here.
Willis looking to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Dax Hill.
It's a turnover on downs.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Burrow setting up the play action. He rolls to his right. Nearly gave it right back to him, but that one dropped. Very fortunate to still have a chance to now capitalize on that turnover. It's second down.
Well, I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. You got away with one.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Burrow on second down. Lays out. What a catch. They get 23 on that one. And the Bengals have a first down.
When coaches discuss their favorite plays of a game, I guarantee you this one's going to be on it. Not just because of the catch, but because of the effort to go lay out and bring in an off-target throw.
Burrow to the air now. And he can't hang on to it in the end zone. Not an interception, only an incompletion. So they get it back. Second down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Burrow to pass now on second down. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First down, Bengals.
Working inside the red zone. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's going to get there inside the pylon. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Chase Brown, the second score that he has brought in this season. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
McPherson at the point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And the lead grows by 1. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Bengal still out there and being looked at now. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go, Nat.
They go play action. Here's Willis. Oh, brother, it's another interception. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals will get it back with some time to work with. We've reached the 2-minute warning. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow back to throw. Chased out to his right. Catch made over the middle. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play. It puts so much doubt into that defense and that defensive coordinator, too.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Right, 80.
Going power with the big tight end. And he's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Kate, it might go overlooked with how long this guy's been around and making plays and doing things, but that's actually his 1st career touchdown. How cool is that?
McPherson at the point after. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown.
Evan McPherson to kick off.
Well, probably
for
still thinking
Cincinnati.
about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. And play fake, now Willis to throw. Looking for something, but the defense makes the play first, dropping him at the 27. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Following the sack, needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Here's Willis to the air. Drops this one off to Edwards. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And Bengals with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Go street. Panther 11. Panther 11. Company Red Dragon 60.
Willis. Oh, not much time to adjust, but he catches it still off the tip. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
70 Timberwolves.
Here's Willis. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. Now Willis looking to throw on second down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First and 10 at the 26-yard
First and 10 here for Willis. And he has been sharper. His teammates happy about that. 3 for 4 passing this series after throwing that interception. That's incomplete left side.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Willis to throw it. That's caught. Devon Achane. Toward the sideline and out of bounds he goes. Play gains about 12. And that's going to be good for a Dolphins first down.
Another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
2nd and 3 now. To throw, here's Willis. Headed out right. Has it down close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
On the play. And the Dolphins first down.
Goal to go, they're passing. Catch made. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing on second, Willis. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the rookie out of Washington. And the Bengals do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Charlie Jones on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Looking to throw, Burrow. Catch made underneath by back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
21-yard line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Working on 2nd down, Burrow. And this throw is going to be incomplete. 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Play action now, Burrow. And in the wrong direction again, and he's dropped. Zach Sealer. And it's going to be, oh my goodness, bro, 4th and 25.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. Trying for it with Burrow. Throw is caught by the back. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. So failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Wright running out of the gun. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Willis looking to throw. And he can't find a connection on 2nd down. That incompletion means it is 3rd down. Continuing to throw it despite the game he's had, Brock. Coaches obviously still have faith in him despite all these interceptions.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think it's faith. And it's also like a sense of belief that, and they know, these coaches know, that this is where you've got to work through it. Not on the practice field, but in what gets really tough right here in game action.
Let's go now. Go.
Willis now. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Throwing is Willis. Oh no, they get him yet again. Kyle Decker makes the play. The 40. At the 20. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted by the Bengals. It's a turnover on downs.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. It's Achane on the inside give. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
And it's off his hands and incomplete, so an opportunity unfulfilled on that 2nd down. That means it's 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
19
Third and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. Willis escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
2nd and 10. Here's Willis. And he's going to go down here. Pressure gets him at the 23. Looking quickly here.
A loss of 4 yards brings up 3rd down and 14.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Getting out to his left. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They're going for this. On the move, headed right. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's
a touchdown. What a play to bring that one in one-handed.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Great stuff there by the receiver. Wow, that was not an easy one. Only able to get one hand on it, Brock, but he got it done.
Yeah, he is showing off and showing out. These receivers in this day and age, they work on these things, and they make the extraordinary so often look ordinary, but what an unbelievable effort.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. There's Achane up the middle. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Here's Willis to the air. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh, it's there, but he dropped it. A painful moment to break concentration and forces 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Pulled in at the 20. He brushed him off with ease. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Jones on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Here's Brown to start the drive. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Brown again. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. They got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Going play action here. Burrow in big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Dolphins got it! And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
That's quarterback's living nightmare and a defender's dream right there. Not just to get the sack and get home, but sack fumble, that's what these defenders live for.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They run it from the gun with Wright. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 17.
Here's Willis. It's into the hands of Edwards. And that'll be 4 yards on that completion. 4 yards out. That means it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Willis. Throws caught. And they're going to take him down just short of that marker. In that range, might we see them go for this 4th down?
It's 4th down.
Willis to throw it. Forced out to his right. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
And the Dolphins, 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
The play fake. Now Willis to throw. And this time there won't be a throw. Down he goes. Offensive line fast. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Go.
To throw, here's Willis. That one's incomplete in the end zone. So as they're trying to throw for this, Brock, they've actually been thrown off here by a couple of great plays defensively.
Yeah, offensively, that can't happen. Defensively, kudos. Offensively, touchdown, check down, throwaway. That's it. Sack cannot be a part of the equation.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense.
Here we go. Jack. Mikey, 18. Hawk 70.
They're going to try to throw for it. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. Or that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Burrow on 2nd down. Hits him on the out route. And the stop is made downfield after a gain of about 18. And it'll be 1st down Bengals.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Burrow to the air now. He finds Brown right side. Defense gets to him, shoves him out. Gain of about 16 before they did so. And that's going to be good for a Bengals 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
That's complete to Gesicki outright. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
They'll run again with Brown. It looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down. Injury on the field after that play, and that looks like Chase Brown, who's getting some help from the medical staff.
Here we go.
3rd down run with Brooks. And he's going to be taken down, so call it about 8 yards on that play. And that means they got the 1st. Well, he had to be patient. He had to wait to get his first run of this game, Brock, and he certainly made the most of it.
It might just be a game where you don't get as many looks, not as many touches, so you better maximize them when you do, and he just did.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
On second down, it's Brooks. They get in there for the stop. Damage limited to 8 yards. And that's going to give Cincinnati the first. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
And he gets home. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown, his second of the game, doubling his season total. Much like they have throughout this entire game, Brock, the opportunities to score just keep arriving, and that lead just keeps growing.
Just the best part of team sports, right? One side feeds the other side, that feeds the other side, and it's just an inferno right now. It's led to a lopsided score up there.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Willis. Escapes the defender. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Second down carry for Achane. And it's just going to be a modest gain of about 4, but that is still enough to pick up the first down for him.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
At their 49-yard line.
Now Willis looking to throw on 2nd down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fair to say he's just been all over the place in this one today. Some accuracy issues early. They gave him plenty of looks trying to get him into rhythm, but they just never could, and the incompletions continue to pile up.
Throw here, 3rd down. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And off his hands and incomplete. So that drop means they failed to convert on 3rd down.
I can imagine the more vocal guys on that defense, especially linebacker, safety, reminding the guys, hey, listen, nothing behind us. And when we get a chance to knock it down, one-on-one, we got to win these contested plays as they just did.
He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him.
Here we go. Right, 80. Go get him, go get him, go get him.
From the gun, a give to Brown. He dodged the tackle. And he made it his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Give on 2nd, it's Brown. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down. Now after that snap, there's an injured Dolphin still out there. So we're going to get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, Burrow going deep here for the end zone. And they're not stopping the destruction partner. That is caught. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
McPherson at the point after. Send right down the middle and good. And yep, go ahead and add another point to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a handoff for Achane. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
2nd and 8.
Working on 2nd down. Willis. Looking for something, but the defense makes the play first, dropping him at the 27. It's Mafe again. And that is 2 for this game, now 5 on the season. And before the snap, the officials whistle that play dead. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Dolphins just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Hand off, running left, right. He's going to gain a good chunk of yards here. Looks like about 6, but it still brings up 4th down.
If it's 1st or 2nd down, Kate, you don't really love giving up that many yards. But in that situation with a conservative offensive call, you do your job defensively.
Fields this at the 19. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10, offense going 3 tight ends to the left. Brown on the inside give. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Well, he had to power through 1 tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
3rd down, give to Brown. Has the first and breaks through midfield. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.